He spoke in that Enochian language, his arm locked around my waist, his mouth on my neck. He said I was important in this world and another, that I would gain power no human or creature had imagined. What was I becoming? We finished our drinks and said our goodbyes to Ian's mom. As we walked outside, Ian chattered about how he was loving his first week of school and how much he loves his classes. I smiled at him and looked down at my watch, grimacing at the time. We'd been there for over 7 hours talking and playing pool. 12:30 am. Where did I park the car? Ian mumbled to himself. We parked quite far from the bar around the. I stopped mid-stride. The hooded guy was standing across the street. It was him. I knew it was. Alex, what's wrong? Your face has gone pale. Ian stopped too and stared at me. I shook my head and let out a breath I didn't realize I was holding. Nothing. I continued to stare at the guy, afraid to turn away. You sure? He asked, obviously concerned, looking around. I glanced at Ian quickly, then turned back. Shit. He was gone. Yeah, I'm fine. He nodded and said, I'm going to get the car. Wait inside for a bit just in case. I watched him leave and turned on my heel to run inside. I'm not risking it out here alone. But apparently I was still too slow. I suddenly stopped like my feet were glued to the floor. My body unwillingly turned around and suddenly an arm was around my waist and a hard, obviously muscled body was pressed against my back. Have you missed me? He whispered in my ear. He spoke in that Enochian language he spoke in before. Not a chance. I replied back with new courage and a new tone. He made a sound of appreciation. You can speak the language. Very extraordinary. He rested his head beside mine. His head was covered from the hood and I physically couldn't turn my head to look at his face. What do you want from me? I whispered. His mouth was suddenly on my neck. I don't want a single thing from you, dearest. It's what you will become that excites me. He bit the flesh on my neck. I squeezed my eyes shut, refusing to show my tears. What is it that I will become? I swallowed the lump in my throat as best as I could, the stinging in my neck only intensifying as he released. All in due time, Alexis. His lips moved against my neck, making me shudder in disgust. You're not a very patient, are you? His hand suddenly tightened on my waist, bruising the skin beneath my clothes. I want you to listen to this message carefully, he said in a serious voice. Everything in your life is going to get harder, painful, emotional, and yet you will gain power no human or creature has ever imagined. You are important in both this world and another. What is that other world? My voice shook. A car's headlights suddenly came around the corner. The man disappeared. I clenched and unclenched my fingers. I brought my hand up to my neck to feel the teeth marks and the blood running down my neck and into my t-shirt. Ian's car came up front and he beeped. I zipped my jacket all the way up to my neck and put my hood up. I opened the car door and slid into the seat. I kept my head down. Alex, what's wrong? Ian asked as he pulled up outside my house. I shook my head. I'll see you Monday, I mumbled and got out. I ran straight into my room, ignoring the strange gazes from my mom and dad. I shut the bathroom door, not bothering to lock it, and peeled off my blood-stained t-shirt. I looked at myself in the mirror. My neck had turned into a fist-sized love bite, but with an open wound. It looked like I'd just been bitten by a freaking vampire. I brought my hands up to my mouth and burst into tears. My door suddenly opened and someone was trying to pull me to them. I jutted my shoulder forward away from the reaching hands. No. Lexi, Gabriel said. He pulled me into his chest, but I continued to pull away, refusing to let myself go into complete mental breakdown mode. It's all right, I'm here. He wrapped his arms around me and I rested my fists on his bare chest, continuing to sob. His hand stroked my hair and the other stayed around my bruised waist. Alexis, please talk to me, Gabriel begged in a soft whisper. He continued wiping the disinfectant on my neck. I managed to step into the shower and stand there until the blood had washed off my neck. It was way past 2:30 in the morning now. My body was numb. I was in pain. My hands were still slightly shaking, and now I couldn't bring myself to speak. Gabriel sat in front of me and took my hands in his. Look at me. I did as he said. Please, he begged. Please just talk. Say anything. Say my name. Say your name, just say something. You shouldn't feel guilty, I whispered. His jaw tipped, signaling his growing anger. I should have been there. That man shouldn't have been able to have gotten that close. That fear I felt from you when you walked in your bedroom door was alarming. The feeling was horrible. I shook my head and winced. You can't follow me everywhere I go. I'm going to have to if this is how you come home. I can take care of myself. He interrupted me. You obviously can't. Otherwise this wouldn't have happened. I looked down at our hands. You're saying it like it's my fault. I mumbled. He sighed. You shouldn't have been by yourself. I wasn't. He went to get the car. I tried running inside, but I was still too slow. He stroked a finger over my hand with a rash. What happened? He breathed. I showed him everything that happened, starting at when he grabbed me right to when the headlights appeared around the corner of the street. Gabriel listened and watched intently. I realized both I and the man were speaking a completely different language. I also realized Gabriel could understand everything we were saying. I shut my eyes and concentrated on my newfound tongue. You can understand me then? I asked him in the alien language. He clenched his jaw and nodded. How? I asked in English. I could ask the same. He murmured, yes, but I don't know why. Do you know why? He didn't respond. Of course you do. You just refuse to tell me. I turned my head away from him. His hand came under my chin. Alexis, I'm so sorry. I leaned back so his hand could drop. Why are you apologizing? He swallowed. I'm sorry that I can't tell you anything yet. What does that even mean? What do you mean by yet? It means, he frowned, there is so much I want to tell you, Lexi, but I don't know how you'll react. You're not making any sense. You're saying things that only confuse me more, and you've repeated yourself over and over again. I know. It's the only way to keep you away from the truth. I shut my eyes and thought about what the man said about what I will become. Don't, Gabriel warned. Don't even think about that. Ever. Forget it or I'll do it for you, he said firmly. My eyes widened. I'm sorry, he mumbled, but there are some things better left unsaid. Is that why you erased my memory before? Because some things are better left unsaid, I whispered. He stared at me, his bright blue eyes heavy with guilt. He didn't answer, but the look on his face said everything. What am I going to become? Why are they still keeping the biggest secret of my life from me?